Seattle location is in the University District. It's always been kind of an art, music center. I think the great specialty retail stores are gathering places. I think they're a place for people that are passionate and enthusiastic to come.
We're over 400 RSVPs, so we're going to have a full house. And we'll do our best to make sure that the crowds are moving smoothly through the facility. But again, thank you for coming out. This is, music is our core. It's at our roots of what we do.
Rather than just have one or two manufacturers come for an evening, they have 12 or 13.
I think we sort of branded the concept of having a larger event planned, bringing a consumer show like what we experience at CES.
They populate each one of their sound rooms with new and exciting gear from their key manufacturers in high-end audio.
What we brought specially for this event is, in fact, most of my dealers don't know about it yet. We have a reference 150 prototype here. We don't introduce new products that often, but we've chosen Music Matters to introduce actually a pre-production prototype of a new reference amplifier. There's only one of these, so we need to send it back like Friday. It has a reference 110 front panel. It's wider bandwidth, new transformers, new power supply. This is a stage where we want people to be exposed to this and hear this. The key is that when a lot of people come in here, they still get to hear a really wonderful music system. And Audio Research and Wilson work so well together. We use Wilsons throughout our factory.
And what's interesting about Audio Research is that they have never deviated from their core passion. And so we see them as, both in terms of their philosophy and their commitment to music, we see them as kindred spirits.
Audio Research was in definitive audio back in the early 70s. They never lost those passionate people. And those passionate people just want to expose high performance to everyone who comes in.
Music really matters to me. It really matters to me. And I use my experience to try and share with other people that I believe it matters to everybody. I just don't know if you know that or not yet. And if you've never heard a pair of Sashas hooked up to an Audio Research amplifier, playing a file, not an audio, not some dudes walking around banging spoons together over their head telling you how far they are from the microphone, but a musician telling a story, portraying art as sound. I think that if you've never heard that, then there's really a missing element in your life.
We had over 450 RSVPs. We didn't count the actual number of people that came, but I mean, several hundred people. And yeah, it is surprising for a two-channel audio event, but Craig and I both feel very strongly that there's a higher degree of interest in music now than any time I can remember. Going back to my college days, the amount of music being purchased and the accessibility to large music collections and being able to browse, music that was important to you through your life has never been easier. And so I see a renewed energy around audio.